Welcome to Math 24/7. Today is a grade 6, lesson 4, one-step multiplication and division application. Here we go. So just like one step with addition and subtraction, you still have to think about these three questions. What information is the question giving you? What it is that we're solving for, and does the solution actually make sense? So we're going to practice setting up some equations. Remember, this one is multiplication and division, so don't be thinking about addition or subtraction this time. That was the last one we did. So we're going to practice setting up equations. So here's our first one. Remember, we're not going to solve these, we're just going to set them up. So in preparation for Thanksgiving dinner, Mrs. Walters orders an 18-pound turkey. She decides that this will be enough to feed 8 people. How many pounds of turkey is she planning per person? So remember, per, we looked up at one of those words. Per does mean multiplication. So we know we're going to have some multiplication going up. So we know that we have 500. Oh, where'd it go? 18-pound turkey. So that goes right here, 18 pounds. And we know that there are, let me see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 X's, right? Because there's 8 people. Okay, so each one of these is a person, how much each person is going. So here we go. So 18-pound turkey. So variable is the pounds of turkey per person. So I'm going to shorten pounds. Pounds of turkey per person. Okay, so that's what our variable is going to be figuring out. So we have 8 X's equals 18. So 8 times this, so we're going to divide both by 18 because 8. Oh, we weren't going to solve this. But if you were, remember you divide both sides and then X would equal a certain number. Sorry, I didn't even follow my own directions. Here we go. Again, think about what are we given, what are we solving for, and does this make sense? So, a deck of card games was dealt equally among 6 players. Each player receives 7 cards. How many cards are in the deck? So 6 players. Okay, so we have variable is going to be the number of cards in the deck. In the deck. Okay, so if we have a deck of cards and it's among 6 people, and every person receives 7 cards. So we take one deck divided by the amount of people, that's going to equal 7. This will tell us how many in the deck. All right, so now we're actually going to solve our equations here. So it says the cell phone bill recorded that Jeremiah sent 532 text messages last week. On average, how many text messages did he send each day? So first of all, we got to know that he sent 532. We know that there are 7 days in a week. Doesn't tell us that, but we do know that. 7 days in a week. Okay, so what do we need to know? How many text messages per day? So remember, per means multiplication. So if we have, we can set it up this way, 532. Here's our box, if that is a good visual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta have one more. These are the days of the week. There are 7 there, I believe. So we know 532 goes on one side, and 7 X's go on the other side. So now we're going to use our process. So X is being multiplied by 7. The opposite is divide by 7, to divide. Whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. So X is equal to 76 text messages each day. Which, you know, that's way more than I send every day, but I bet that's probably pretty normal for an average teenager. I'd be curious to see. All right, on Friday afternoon, Maggie and her two friends washed their neighbor's car in order to earn some money. They split the payment equally and each walked away with $3.50. How much did the neighbor pay them for washing the car? So there are 3 people, and they each get $3.50. Okay, what do we need to know? How much money did they make, right? How much money altogether? Money altogether did they make? Okay. So again, we know that we don't know what they made. All right, so we want to know how much money altogether. So as we're planning, we know that each girl, oops, let me get my another one. Each girl gets $3.50. So this is what it might look like in pictures. And then all together, if you add those all together, you get your x. So x divided by 3, because there's 3 of them, equals $3.50. So now let's actually solve this. I'm going to put it over here. So x is being divided by 3. The opposite would be to multiply by 3. So x is equal to $3.50 times 3. That'll be $9.10.50. So they made it was $10.50 to start with. The next one, the perimeter of a square measures 26. What is the length of one side of the square? Whoops, I mean to hit that one. So we have a square, and all the way around, the perimeter equals 26. So that's what it's going to look like. So each one of these has got to equal 26. So we don't know what those are. Whoops, 26, not x. All right, so this is what that would look like. So we have 4 x's. 4x equals 26. So now we have an equation we're going to solve. X is being multiplied by 4. So the opposite would be to get my marker, divide by 4. X is equal, get my handy dandy calculator, 6.5. So the square, each side is 6.5. All right, an online streaming subscription is on sale for $41.94 for 6 months. What is the cost of the streaming subscription for 1 month? So here we go. We know that it is $41.94 for 6 months. And what do we need to know? What it is per, we were looking for per month. Okay, so again, if we set this up, we know it's $41.94. 1, 2, 3, M, and M. Do I have 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So now we know that these are equal to each other. So 41.90, this is supposed to be a 4, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the number of months. So in order to solve this, M is being multiplied by 6. The opposite is to divide. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. So $41.94 divided by 6 is $6.99 per month. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're all set, go ahead and go to your homework. Have a great day.